to Gambia. And yes, that is a Bitcoin chart that I have up there temporarily. I'm just going to have that up for like the first few minutes, and then we'll cross over to Dogecoin. What's going on, guys? What is going on? DJ, Alex Walsh, Hamada, Anthony Grant, good to see you. Batman versus Deadpool, Delos Doge, Kenson, Evie, MD Hewitt, Batman versus Deadpool, Hump Deezy, of course, Benedict Menor, here from Watch from Las Vegas. Awesome, man, awesome. Welcome to Dogecoin for Insomniacs. I gotta leave the Gambia thing alone. I actually feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad because it's so funny to me, but at the same time, I don't like to make fun of people. I almost feel bad for some of those guys. I just feel like they just don't know any better. It's just so funny to me. Oh my gosh. What's up, Tracy? What's up, Local Enterprise Broadcasting? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Alex Walsh, what's up? D-Man, welcome, welcome. Let me switch the chart over, folks. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, let's see here. There we go. And yeah, just like I predicted, we're just trading sideways at 49.50 cents for a while. What's up from Chicago? All right, another Midwesterner. Welcome, Chi-Town Mobsters. Art, haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Joe Thomas, Donnie DeVille. What's up? We got to starting things off. The first super chat of the Dogecoin for Insomniacs is Krin Yoshi. Good to see you again, my friend. Coming into the $1.99. Appreciate you in that super sticker chat. Thank you, man. Yes, yes, yes. The real deal utility is Gambia. Oh my. Local Enterprise Broadcasting, $4.99. Hit that like button for Mr. Steele. Thank you, my fan. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Appreciate that. What's up, Johnny Bullets? What's up, guys? You guys' sleep schedules is whacked out as mine, so welcome aboard. Glad you like my Doge t-shirt, Steven. Oh, yeah, man. Looking good, brother. You're looking good. I'm just corresponding with Aussie Sam right now. Just seeing how she's doing, you guys. So it's, I'm just telling her that I'm actually online right now. Okay, now I'm back at the chat. Batman versus Deadpool, $2.99. Thank you for that super chat of that Shiba Inu. Those are so cute, man. How's it going? How's it going with you, my friend? I love it. I love it. I love it. Opinion on graph? I do not have an opinion on graph. What's the story behind Gambia? I missed the space. What's the story, folks? What's the story? What's the story, Morning Glory? This is the story, my friends. This is the story. Listen very carefully.
Yo, seriously though. So what's SafeMoon's utility? We're going to Gambia! What's going to Gambia.
Okay, so that's what the story is, folks. Hey, Young Indian, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Christopher Earl, what's up? Yeah, sorry, I don't have an opinion on Graph, man. I need if that's a token, I think. I was in the spaces when that happened, such wow. Samantha, I don't even know if I've ever learned how to say your last name, sweetheart. Samantha, thank you so much. It's so good to see you. You didn't have to super chat me. Aussie Sam come with a $4.20 super chat. Thank you, Samantha. Local Enterprise Broadcasting, $4.99. Just thought I'd give you an update. In 4 days, the first transportation carrier that accepts crypto will buy up and running. Oh, wow. Awesome, man. Definitely keep me posted, and congrats on the progress with that. That's very cool. Very cool. Aussie Sam, I miss you. I miss having you on the air. I know the audience misses you. Today during a Twitter space, the question, yeah, so that it was just funny. It was too funny for me not to meme, but I honestly, now that it's out there, I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling a little bad. Yeah, so Local Enterprise Broadcasting, again, with $4.99. I need to issue a correction. First carrier in the United States. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I assumed you meant anyway, my man. No worries. That's what I assumed you meant. That's still an incredible accomplishment. That's awesome, man. Like, really awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Just the whole Twitter Spaces with David. The whole thing was a meme. The whole thing was a meme. It was just one meme after another. It was just so entertaining. It was one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen on Twitter, honestly. It was... oh, man. It was off the chain, guys. Sounds good, Sam. Just let me know. Yeah, so the Gambia thing, guys, it's just... I don't even know if I want to talk about it anymore. Like, I do want to talk about it, but I feel kind of bad now. So what happened is David Goldstein, he went into a Twitter Spaces chat that was predominantly all Safe Moon supporters and people. And there's like a couple thousand people in there. And David just wanted to have it out and like wanted his questions answered, because he said he had questions to the CEO and a couple of the devs, and no one was getting back to him or anything. And so they just went in there and they let him, to their credit, they let him get on the mic, which was cool of them. And they let him be a speaker, and things got really heated for a bit, but they ended up ending on a civil tone. And, there are a few main questions that never really had any clear answers. And the main one was David was just finally trying to cut through the mustard and was just like, hey, so what's Safe Moon's utility? And then the host of the room said, his response was, we're going to Gambia. Oh, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. What's going on, folks? Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys. I hope you guys are feeling all right. Chris, I know you're disappointed. I'm sorry I don't have any thoughts on Graph yet. I try my best. There's just so many coins, so many things people ask me about. Plus, being a content creator, it's just you have to like really go out of your way to budget time to look into some of these, Yeah, this whole day was just ridiculous all around, man. All around is just ridiculous.
Yo, seriously though. So what's Safe Moon's utility? We're going to Gambia! We're going to Gambia! Yo, seriously.
All right, guys. Behave. We got to behave. We've got to behave, you guys. Yeah, but seriously, guys, what? I did make a meme for it. The meme is on my Twitter page. I made a meme for it. The response, David didn't say anything. It was just long, dead, awkward pause after that. That was the response. Elon's birthday is approaching next month. What are the chances he finds a way to promote Doge since he has a history? I think the chances are pretty significant. The chances are pretty significant, gang. Ooh, the smoke alarm's going off. Sorry about that, guys. My lady friend over here right now, she's cooking up some steaks for us. And the smoke alarm was set off. But you know, I got some really good news, guys. I got some really good news. And it's not that you're saving a bunch of money by switching to Geico. I got even better news than that. I have even better news than that. I have even better news than Doge to $1. I have even... Oh, there goes the smoke alarm again. I have even better news than Doge to $1. And that is... We're going to Gambia! We're going to Gambia! Seriously, guys, I'm serious. I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's not funny. Anthony Grant coming with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Anthony. Was in the Twitter space earlier. The Safe Moon community really had to sit back and listen to David. Yeah. I mean, David... yeah, they really did. I mean, David's performance was pretty extraordinary. And I think some folks were humbled and some people learned a few things. And honestly, I think those kind of talks... Dave did not jump on the Safe Moon bandwagon. You are so incorrect there. You're so incorrect there. But I think David gave that there was a Safe Moon developer there. I think he gave him something to think about. I think he gave some Safe Moon supporters some things to think about on ways they could improve their own coin, and it just kind of gave them pause and maybe rethink some decisions that would improve its accessibility. And so, yeah, hopefully that's what came of it. That's kind of the impression that I got. Rocket, I'm not touching that one, my man. I'm not touching that. But Anthony Grant, thank you, my man. Appreciate that super chat. Appreciate your constant support, man. Really. Ooh, Alex, got to get ready for work. That's really early, my friend. That is a lie. T-Doc says, so SafeMoon devs help create Dogecoin. That's incorrect. Billy Marcus actually made a statement on that and said that there was no truth to that. And so Billy Marcus is a good friend of mine, and I defer to his judgment. He's about as solid and trustworthy of a guy as they come, in my opinion. So I think we're going to have a special guest join me here. And I'm working on it right now, gang. Just give me a minute. Just hang tight. Sam?
Steven Steele?
Give me a check one more time.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Just let me plug in my headphones.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
All right. All right. I got
yes,
some.
Last time we were on, though, I don't think the chat could. I don't know. We could not hear each other, but the chat could hear us both. It was funky as.
Yeah, I was having those problems for a bit, but I got like I got like this brilliant kid I hire off Fiverr to help me with such issues. So I had him on a Zoom conference, and he helped me remedy the problem. And it was a problem I would have never figured out myself. It was like, oh, you got to update and download these drivers, and this is what's causing this and that.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
So guys, this is Aussie Sam. Aussie Sam is with us. Sam the Ghost Hunter. I see what you guys are saying. Sorry, just a moment. Elon tweeted, so we're gonna run to that right now. You know, that's how we got to do. We got to prioritize the Elon tweets, and it's awesome. I'm gonna pull it up on screen. It's pretty cool, and I'm gonna make sure. Let's see, and it's the big like Starbase, a lighted up Starbase sign. I'm gonna pull that up on screen momentarily, guys.
Yeah, I think they just lit that up. I scrolled through Twitter. I think it was Twitter, and I seen that happening.
I'm just putting a response there. I'm gonna say we're all moving to Starbase, where Doge is the official currency, and let's see. Doge is the official currency, and bikinis are mandatory. That's not very PC to say, is it?
You ain't gonna catch me in a bikini.
I like it because I didn't specify if that's for everybody, men and women. I'm feeling a bit extra ridiculous tonight, Sam. Just a fair warning to you.
That's good. I need the humor in my life right now, so
okay.
I think it was perfect timing.
Okay, and guys, I'm gonna pull up Twitter on the screen so you guys can see what's going on there. Let's see. It's good to hear your voice. It's been a long time.
I know. It's good to hear yours. I occasionally jump in for a couple of minutes here and there, but it's not the same as being on ChatGPT. Sometimes I just want to call you just to chat.
Yeah, you should. You can call you can call my party line. You can call it anytime. Guys, check this out. It's Elon just tweeted this out. Pretty cool. It's like awesome like Starbase light up sign. Looks like it's right outside of like was rocket launching pad. And these were my very insightful thoughts on it right here. We're all moving to Starbase, where Doge is the official currency and bikinis are mandatory. I'm sure that'll offend somebody somewhere, but
I just liked. I can't see it on the YouTube screen, but I've just gone onto Twitter and I've liked it.
Awesome. Yeah, Tracy says men in bikinis.
Just amazing.
What's that?
I love him so much. He's just like, I would love to just have him in my backyard on my leather couch and just have a beer with him. I'm like envisioning Elon Musk sitting with me right now. What would I say? Like, what would you say if you were in his presence?
I'd
probably shit myself, poop. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube.
Yeah, careful. That was disclaimer joke. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, Sam. I probably wouldn't say a lot at first, you know?
Yeah, a bit of like stage fright or something like, I don't know. I'd probably come out with something super dumb. And then like later on in the night, I would be kept up by thinking, why did I say that? You know, when you say things and you're just like in the heat of the moment and then you're like, shit, I could have said that way better.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of talking to girls in high school. Could have said that way better.
Something like that. Yes.
Shoulda, coulda.
Like lose sleep for weeks.
Yeah, if I only said this instead.
Yes. I'm actually really excited because tomorrow morning it's 7:31 p.m. now.
Yes,
so I'll be getting up at 4:30 in the morning because one of the Starlink trains is going to be visible from where I live.
Yeah.
Early in the morning. So I'm really excited. I've got my friend picking me up at 4:30 in the morning and we're going up to this really dark spot and we're going to see if we can finally see this Starlink train that I've been just crazy about seeing.
Are you going to hunt any ghosts?
Maybe not at 4 or 5 in the morning. I'll probably go see the train and come straight back to bed, to be honest.
I see.
Like ghost hunting is on the cards. We didn't end up. I posted a tweet the other day that we were going back to the tunnel, but we didn't go that night. I ended up cancelling. I didn't feel up to it, so I just cancelled that. But we're going really soon. I've just brought myself a new camera. Specifically for taking videos of our hunts. So stay tuned.
Oh, very good. Very good.
A lot of exciting stuff in my mind.
Right. Yeah, that sounds really cool. That sounds really awesome. So what have you been up to since the last time you were on here, like a couple weeks ago?
Oh, just losing my mind over just silly stuff. Like I said to you in that PM, like I'm good, everything's okay, but it's not great, but it's not bad. You know, I'm kind of in that little mellow bit where just like, I don't know, I went out with my partner on Saturday night and I laughed so hard that my cheeks hurt. And it got me thinking, like, why are my cheeks hurting so much? I'm a happy person. And then it hit me. I'm like, shit, I haven't smiled in a long time. This is why my cheeks are sore.
Right.
So I've just come to that realization that I just need to do more things that make me happy and get out and be more active and have a bit more fun. So that's where I'm at the moment.
Yeah. And how's that coming along?
It's good. I'm on day 2 of eating healthy. And let me tell you what, I'm dying for like Macca's or something like that. But I'm good. I've been exercising a bit because that helps. I've been getting really bad insomnia, so I've not been sleeping. So I'm doing the exercising and eating healthy and trying to get a good night's sleep, you know, doing all that stuff for my insides, and then maybe my head will be better.
Right.
Yeah, everyone needs to take some time to do something for themselves, you know, and I've come to that realization that I've been doing nothing for myself, so I need to start.
You got a fellow Aussie in the chat. His name is Ben. He says, hello from Australia.
Oh, hi, Ben. Whereabouts in Australia are you from?
He'll let us know in about 30
tell you what.
seconds. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm in New South Wales in like Wollongong, which is just south of Sydney, and it has been freezing here. Like not as cold as it gets over where you guys are. We don't have snow. We have snow like an hour away, but we can feel the chill, and it's just a shock to the system. It's not even winter yet, and it's just so cold.
Oh yeah, it's cold where you are.
Yeah, it's freezing cold. Not freezing. I'm speaking as an Aussie saying it's freezing. You guys in America would be like, God, that's not cold. That's like a summer day. But it is. It's really cold here.
A few people are asking for your Twitter, so I'm going to pop that in the chat right now.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to actually see what the temperature is right now, where I am at. How do you do temperatures? Is yours Fahrenheit?
Yep. Yeah, Fahrenheit.
All right. Okay, so apparently right now it's 54 Fahrenheit. It's probably not cold to you.
No, it's not cold at all to me. That's very comfortable,
I told
actually.
you, but in Australia, it's like really cold.
Yeah? How cold, though? That's really cold to you, 54? I can't hear you, Sam. Let me double check the... Can you hear me?
Oh, can you hear me okay?
Now I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was me being on
It wasn't on my end this
Google.
time. Oh, you're on
No,
Google?
it was definitely... Yeah, I was just on Google. So we're like our summer days are around like a good summer day is around 40 degrees Celsius, which is 104 Fahrenheit.
Oh, very good. Wow.
And we've not come out of summer where it was quite hot, and it's only autumn now and we're already like at this temperature. So winter's going to be pretty cold.
Right.
Here I am bitching about my weather, and you guys have snow and ice. I'm sorry.
Ben says where did Ben say he's from? West Pennant Hills, Sydney.
Oh, that's not too far away from me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Sydney's just like just over an hour away from me.
Oh, very good, very good. So we got two Aussies in here, and we've got a Brit in here as well, Stuart Yates, my friend from across the pond, coming in with a £2.99. Thank you, super chat. Thank you, my friend. Hi from the UK, mate. Hello, my fellow Englishmen. Very good. I'm actually half English, and I got some relatives over that way. So thank you, Stuart. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Sorry, my daughter's just showing me her bracelet.
Oh, that's all right.
It's beautiful.
So if you hadn't had a chance to check out Twitter lately, Samantha, this last day was just bananas. It was absolutely...
So I'm like seeing little bits and pieces of a lot of different things, and I think I am so far behind in all of the news and all of the goss. So now is a perfect time for you guys to just hit me with what's been happening so I can get updated.
Well, so the chairman of Wall Street Bets, who's got like millions of followers, declared... So what happened was, it's all pretty ridiculous, honestly, and somewhat unnecessary, but it made for awesome entertainment. So what happened is, the chairman of Wall Street today said, I'm going live on Twitter Spaces. I got something to say in 30 minutes, which is a big deal because no one here, hardly anyone knows what it even sounds like, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mystery. So people were pretty curious, and there's about 78,000 people that were waiting for him to speak. And so he starts off. So what happened earlier in the day is David Portnoy, this pretty well-known entertainer guy that's like does this website called Barstool Sports. So he did this thing today where he was going to endorse a new SHIT coin. And Doge was actually one of the choices, which didn't make sense. And so was Litecoin. But he had several others like Shiba Coin, SafeMoon, and a couple others. And he actually chose SafeMoon. And so then SafeMoon's value went up like 20.
There were 4 coins that he could pick from.
Like 6.
And he just randomly chose one, or how did he pick?
He made it sound like it was random, but yeah. So he just like, yeah, he made it sound like he picked at random, and then
yeah.
So he went with SafeMoon. Obviously, that made a lot of SafeMoon folks happy, but it was kind of mixed feelings because he also called it an S coin. So, and the guy's got a lot of clout. He's got a lot of popularity. So then what happened is the chairman of Wall Street, shortly after that, called this live stream session where he started talking. And like the first 20 minutes of the live stream, he just came in so hot, like against SafeMoon, like as hot as you could against it. Like it was like, whoa. And I was just listening. I wasn't a speaker, and I was just listening to it. And then a couple other people jumped in. And then Billy Marcus jumped in to kind of cool things down. He was like, I don't even know why we're talking about SafeMoon. It's just a BSC coin. Like, who cares? Let people do what they want to do. And he more took that kind of approach to it, which I think is the smartest approach. And then things cooled down a bit more. And then a few other speakers kind of chimed in. And it was wild because the chairman of Wall Street Bets has a lot of publicity because of the GameStop stuff and everything. So there was media in there too, you know, listening to all this and covering all this kind of weird turmoil.
So this is like a free for all. Anyone could just join in.
No, you know, so I don't know if you've been following it too, but Twitter lately has this thing called Spaces where people can talk.
I've seen that. I think you sent me one once.
Yeah, I've been trying to get you in there. So,
I don't know what it even is.
well, it works like Clubhouse, but it's less annoying. So basically you can start a space at any time on Twitter, and then people can come in and listen in your room, and you just start talking on your phone and, you know, whatever. And then the person who hosts the room can invite other speakers to share it with you, you know?
Yeah.
So that's can you post it if you haven't recorded it? Actually, I recorded 1 minute of it. You can see it, watch it on my Twitter. You can hear him go off on Twitter, on my page. And I was doing live coverage of it and taking notes and commentary. It was all very fascinating. And then, there's this guy named David Goldstein, and I actually really like David. We have a great rapport, and he's a pretty well-known guy in crypto and in finances. And so he's been critical of SafeMoon, David Goldstein, and he's, you know, Forbes Financial Council, but he's also mostly a crypto guy now. And so he was complaining. He was like, listen, I've had some just really basic questions about SafeMoon that I've asked the CEO, I've asked a couple of the devs, and they just ignore me. He's like, so what am I supposed to think? So then this guy, Mr. Crypto, who's basically the most popular, has gone on to be the most popular.
Oh, yeah.
You know him. So he started one of these Twitter spaces, and it drew about 2,000 kind of SafeMoon fans, because SafeMoon does have a big community of support.
Yep.
And so David Goldstein went right in there, and and to his credit, they let him speak, and it was brutal. It was brutal because David's a very bright guy. I don't think that. I mean, David's a very bright guy. I mean, they should have been. I think he kind of caught him flat-footed. Honestly, it was. It was interesting to watch, and so there was this. I made a meme out of it because it was just so funny. Because like there was this moment where David was getting frustrated, and he's like, well, what is SafeMoon's utility? No one can tell me. What is it? And then Mr. Crypto's response to him was, Mr. Crypto's response to him was so ridiculous. It was one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. So he said, so what's SafeMoon's utility? And Mr. Crypto says, we are going to Gambia. And there was just this long, awkward pause. And then David was like, what? He's like, what does that mean? What do you mean? That's not a utility? So yeah, that's how it went down. And I kind of did a dramatic reenactment, Sam. It went a little something like this.
Yo, seriously though. So what's SafeMoon's utility? We're going to Gambia!
Wait, is that's not his actual voice, is it?
Yeah, so that's what happened.
Is that his actual voice?
No, that was my dramatic reenactment.
Oh, I was going to say, that doesn't sound like him.
Here, let me plug my headphone. No, it's not him. I was just having fun with it. Honestly, like,
All right.
it was just so... I feel a little bad now because I don't want to have too much fun at his expense, but it was just too memeable. It was just too funny. So...
Yeah. Hey, Stephen, I see a lot of people talking in the chat about Smegmars. So I sent you a DM saying that Marcus wanted to chat to you about it. I don't know if you know about it.
I don't know. I don't know. There's like there's literally 9,000 coins. Smegmars?
Yeah, so Smegmars.
Why do people want me to talk about Smegmars? It's really random.
Okay, I'm just checking. It's trying to help support testicular cancer.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Pancake Swap.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who wants me to talk about this though?
I think can you DM Marcus?
Okay. Why does Marcus want me to talk about
Because I think he has. I don't know. I think he wants to have a chat to you about it.
Okay. I'd be happy to have a chat with him about it. And guys, thanks for bringing up Smegmars, but I'm not going to talk about any Pancake Swap coin to my audience without having to talk with someone about it and figuring it out. I don't just randomly endorse coins. I thoroughly vet and research them beforehand. But I'd be happy to talk with Marcus about it. And
Yeah, I think he's done a little bit of research on it. Oh, he's in the chat now. It's not, but they are working on it. Not on CoinMarketCap. I think that was in reply to.
Okay.
I just seen a lot of people like commenting it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I'd have to do research on it, and then I'd be happy to DM with Marcus about it and find out what's up. So,
my God, my partner just messaged me. He's in the bedroom. I'm outside. He just messaged me saying, "I'm really hungry." He was literally just at the shop half an hour ago.
Oh, really? And he's already hungry again?
I was like, no, I don't think he got himself anything to eat because I was like, I'm just having a protein shake. The kids are having noodles. I'm not cooking tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. So my comment that I said we're all moving to Starbase, where Dogecoin is the official currency and bikinis are mandatory, has over 500 likes already. So people like that idea. Why not? But does like to reach out to you and help promote. Yeah, Marcus, I'd be happy to just talk to you about that in DM. So yeah, you guys, we are trading sideways on Dogecoin right at about 50 cents. And this is really, really good. As we're seeing here, it trades up and down pretty consistently compared to how the rest of the market is doing. Hanging out at around 50 cents is really positive. It's really good. And so I do think it's going to stay that way until there's some big news, basically. So just be prepared. Don't get too bored. Don't let your short attention spans get the best of you, because there's a decent likelihood that Dogecoin's going to trade sideways between 47 and 51 cents for the next few weeks, honestly. Dogecoin, tell me about this new coin you speak of, Rocket Power says. Yeah, guys, I will check out Smegmars. I just need to do it on my own time, okay? I will check it out though. So guys, we are going to Starbase. We are going there. I'm going to move to Starbase. Will you move to Starbase with me, Sam? I think Sam cut out yet again. Yeah, I think her phone went dead because she's not in the recording room anymore. She said the Discord booted her. I didn't do it. Sam, log back in. Sam, log back in. Dogecoin? What is this Dogecoin you speak of? Local Enterprise Broadcasting, $4.99. Thank you, Local Enterprise Broadcasting. Appreciate it. Don't be like the last people on the show. We no longer speak about Dogecoin as the future of currency. Yes, I'm very bullish on Doge, and I believe that Doge is more well-positioned than any other digital currency to be the predominant digital currency in a retail space on the planet. Batman versus Deadpool. Steven, you were forgetting that we wear bikinis at Starbase. So some second thoughts. He's like, Steven, you forgot. These are your rules. Are you sure you want to move to Starbase? Because we all have to wear bikinis if we go to Starbase. So yeah, that does give me pause. But you know what? I'll just have to run. You know what? I'm good friends with the Crypto Cowboy, and the Crypto Cowboy is going to be the chief sheriff of Starbase. So I can get him to change the legislation there, guys. I can get Crypto Cowboy to change the legislation there. So bikinis won't be mandatory. And I'm going to see if I can get Sam back in here. Samantha. Samantha. Samantha's having some technical difficulties, and I assure you it's not me this time. I assure you. Everything's working well on my end, so we're just going to keep going right on strong here. Thanks for the super chats coming in, guys. Really appreciate it. This is your man, Real Deal Steven Steele, coming to you live for Dogecoin for Insomniacs at about 5, 6, 7 minutes to 5 a.m. Whoo! Ooh, it's early. Ooh, it's late. It's early. It's late. I've learned more from you in the last couple of weeks about crypto than I ever knew before, and for that, I say thank you, sir. Johnny Bullets, man, thank you for that. Thank you for that comment. It's very kind of you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Let's break 50 cents. I'm all about it. I think we will. We broke it a little bit earlier in the evening. I think chances are we'll break it again while I'm on the air. Jim Pool, Jim Pool, I like that username, coming with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Jim Pool. Appreciate you, man. Any info on Doge and smart contracts? Yes, it has been confirmed that Doge is currently working pretty aggressively on smart contract integration. I don't know the specific timeline on Dogecoin and smart contract integration at this point, but what I do know is this: that there's I'm actually looking because I did get some information just super recently that might be helpful on the timeline of this. And it'll be interesting to see how these smart contracts affect Ethereum, particularly, since that's one of Ethereum's primary functions. And I'm just looking over my notes here because I had a really great in-depth conversation with Dogecoin's primary contributor and developer, Ross Nickel, last week. Where he revealed some pretty solid information about this stuff, and did confirm. And I just don't know if there's any other information I have on hand that I can share with you at this point, except that I know that it's aggressively being worked on right now to come out within the year. So I think that will be an absolute game changer for Doge. Not that it needed a game changer. Someone else saying Elon tweeted again. Is that a new one? You mean he tweeted since the Starbase sign? Let me know. Local enterprise broadcasting coming in at $4.99. Thank you for that, local enterprise broadcasting. I really appreciate that. If you bought in higher than the current price, just be patient. 2 years from now, you can start your own company too. Yeah, patience is really key with this, guys. When you're trading sideways, when you see the whole market take a dip, even an extraordinary dip, especially if you're holding cryptocurrencies such as Doge, such as Ethereum, these really solid cryptocurrencies that are have a very high probability of doing quite well in the long run. Just relax, let your money work for you. Don't make any panic sell decisions. Those rarely work out in your best interest. And a lot of time, I like to say the money is being made during these radical dips. That's where the money is being made, okay? And so that's when a lot of people get scared, and the ones that don't get rewarded for sticking it out. Sam, can you hear me? I'm still not getting a signal from Sam, unfortunately, so I don't know what's going on there. It's not me this time. I'm literally not getting a voice signal from her, unfortunately. So hopefully she can remedy it on her end. Yeah, so It's All Risky's Twitter got suspended. It's very suspect why. It's very suspect why, you guys. It's kind of troublesome because, I mean, put it this way, Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, the only thing he has in his bio is Bitcoin, okay? The only thing he has in his bio is Bitcoin. So hopefully his bias isn't causing him to make these sorts of decisions. But, Jack Dorsey does have a pretty extensive history of censoring people, shutting people down that aren't particularly in agreement with his preferred narratives. And obviously, if Dogecoin rises to become the most popular cryptocurrency on the planet, that would inevitably affect his bottom line earnings and investments in Bitcoin, right? So I can't help but think about that. Trucking All Day said Matt Wallace gave you props for that, Stephen, in his latest. Oh, did he really? That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Trucking All Day. Yeah, Matt and I have been talking a lot more regularly, and we got some great stuff. We got a few big things planned that I'm just not at liberty to discuss yet, but we have a couple big events coming up. Washington State just signed a capital gains tax, and if you are into crypto, you can get screwed. Wow. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know what capital gains tax legislation that Washington State just passed. So I'd have to take a look at it. Have to research and figure out what's going on with that. I'm trying to kind of troubleshoot and get Sam back in the room. And I'm not sure what to do anymore. I'm just telling her to try shutting down Discord and reopening. Is anyone an altcoin trader? Well, dude, I mean, what do you think? You're in a cryptocurrency stream. Yeah, you raise a good point there. Local enterprise broadcasting. My computer charger won't. It's very touchy right now. It's very frustrating. Hey, Steven Steele, I'm going to hit the hey, boss. Great stream as always. Hey, listen, local enterprise broadcasting, appreciate your support. Always great to see you, my friend. And get some rest, and we'll see you on the flip. And definitely keep me posted to the progress of your business, man. Let's see here. Yeah, I do think the Robinhood wallets are coming soon. And the reason why I think that is because in order for him to just even be a viable business anymore, he's going to have to follow through on his word on that. I think the PR fallout from Vlad and Robinhood not following through on their word on that would be too impactful on their bottom line. Rob Reyes, thanks for keeping Doge After Dark live consistent. You the real deal for prime time in the Philippines. Thank you so much, Rob Reyes. Really appreciate those kind words. Thank you, man. And thanks for listening all the way from the Philippines. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the kind words. We hear the charging noise. Yes. That is me, my charger repeatedly. This is my second charger. It's my second charger that's done this in the last month. So my opinion on these Apple chargers right now for my computer are not the highest. They're not the highest. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, Alex. Dogecoin. So this comes courtesy of Bazinga, you guys. Bazinga. Dogecoin, an entryway to get more people into cryptocurrencies, says co-creator. What they do after that is up to them. That sounds like something my friend Billy Marcus would say. Dogecoin co-creator Billy Marcus said Monday that the meme cryptocurrency, far from being a threat to the cryptocurrency space, was a gateway to it. Marcus made his comments on Twitter where he extolled the virtues of his creation. He said, and this is what Billy said. And I remember when he sent this tweet out just a short bit ago. I don't think it's like that. It's more like Doge is very likely the thing this makes someone interested in crypto. What they do after that is up to them. But it's not a threat to the space. It's quite the opposite. It's helped the space tremendously, and I couldn't agree more. Those that blast Dogecoin for not being a serious enough cryptocurrency, and these kind of arguments we've seen many times over and over again, and that it's what the Storm X CEO described Dogecoin as a cancer to the crypto community and the market. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. It's had just the opposite effect. It's brought in so much new money, so many new investors into the space that normally would never mix themselves up with cryptocurrency. And most of the time when people invest in Dogecoin, they end up investing in other coins as well and building portfolios. And so Dogecoin, in my opinion, has been one of the greatest assets and booms to the crypto market. Sam, can you hear me?
Hello.
I just started to hear Sam right when I.
Are you there, Stephen?
I am. Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh! Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It definitely wasn't on my end.
No, that was a hot minute, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Discord hates me, I swear. I just had to get out of everything that I was in. I had like 20 different things that I've been doing like throughout the day, like Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, all that stuff. So I just cleared out of everything and then just started again.
Oh, wow. Yep. Yeah, well, I'm glad you finally figured it out, because I'm like, everyone's going to think this is me again. Another one of my...
No, guys, it was me. It was definitely me. I was doing too much shit at once.
Yeah. That's funny. Matt Wallace is texting me right now. He and I have a funny relationship because we both lead we we both have very similar schedules and very similar lifestyles, and we both create dough-centric content full time, right? and
But you guys are so totally different in the way that you do things.
yeah, our style and delivery is very different. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like that we're as different as we are, because it just appeals to different kinds of people, and also our fans overlap a lot. When people, I mean, you don't want the same thing all the time. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
You go to Matt for his certain vibe and delivery, then you come to me for, just a different vibe and delivery, and I explain ways differently than he does, and vice versa. And many times that can be really beneficial, hearing different people explain similar topics, because then you usually get a much more thorough understanding of the topic, and there's usually gems that the other person didn't get or emphasize. You know what I mean? So RW says, first place I'm going when we can all travel again is Gambia. Billy Marcus is the definition of do good every day. He really is. I mean, he really is. I don't know if you heard, Sam, but several nights ago, I'd say probably about 4 or 5 nights ago, I ended up having a one-on-one conversation with Billy that lasted over 2.5 hours in a Twitter space.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so we really bonded, and he told me towards the end of the interview on the air, he said he had never given an interview that long to anyone about any of this stuff. So yeah, I was really, really honored that he felt comfortable enough with me to do that, and it was really extraordinary. Some of the things that we found that people found out, anybody that listened there, it was really candid. It was really, I thought it was rather fascinating.
Yeah, I think it would be good to listen to.
Yeah, the thing that really sucks is, as of right now, the Twitter Spaces, they don't record, they don't stay. When they're done, they're done. You can't rewatch it like you do with.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's awful that way, and it's just really unfortunate. So I'm gonna try to get Billy. Billy's he's pretty shy. He's pretty trepidatious about when he speaks. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is with him a time to get him here on the show, so that on YouTube, so we can get that sort of interaction, and then have it on record where people can listen and watch it whenever they are able to. Yeah, he and I just had, it was one of the most amazing conversations I ever had, and he and I are a lot alike in some ways. We were really surprised, and we've just been chatting a lot. And let me just say this.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, let me just say this. Billy is the best, the most honest, genuine character you will find in this business. And it really is a reflection on his creation, honestly. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. My opinion of Billy is it couldn't be much better, honestly. It couldn't be much higher than it is.
Oh, I'm sad that I missed it.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm working on having him back. I think I will have him back. It's just with certain people, and certain personalities, it's hard to get them to commit to like a certain time and date to do something like this. Like with Billy, it's more spontaneous, and you just take advantage of it while you can. So
It's like what I'm trying to do right now. Like I hardly have any time because when you're live in my daytime, I'm always busy doing something. And then when you do your nighttime show, it's like, so at the moment it's 8 o'clock and I've locked myself in my son's room and he's trying to get in at the moment. Like my family, I feel like they can't survive half an hour without me.
yeah. There's a couple dynamics there. I mean, you have children, you're all the way across the world, and you couldn't be on a more radically different time zone change than I am. So
definitely. I hate the time zone changes. Like it's just, I would be on live with you more often if it just synced up.
Yeah, I totally understand. Elijah Peterson coming in. You also have good discussion, Stephen, which is what I enjoy, not just facts and news. Yeah, that's what I've always strived to accomplish here with this show. I've never wanted it to be strictly technical analysis. I've never wanted it to be only 100% Doge or crypto. It's a crypto-centric show, but it's more of a talk show, and then more of a podcast-style talk show.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone else is doing anything like this. Your show is just so different and it stands out from everyone. It's just like I've said it before, it feels like I'm with family when I'm in here chatting. I'm
glad you feel that way, and that's the kind of comfortable vibe that I try to that I try to harbor, where it's like it's just like a fun but comfortable kind of lounge vibe. I had a really great guest earlier tonight for Doge After Dark. Her name was Coco. She goes by Coco Chanel, and she is a very Doge-centric woman out of San Francisco, and she hosts her own spaces and shows, or basically Twitter spaces. But her Twitter spaces have been really taking off, and so I had her on the show, and yeah, we talked about crypto, but we also talked about other stuff, and I always like to also figure out and people's narrative, like how they came across these interests and what drew them in and what factors surrounding their lives put them in this space too. To me, figuring out where a person is in their journey and how they came across crypto, and more specifically something like Doge, and what it symbolizes, what it is symbolizing to them. There's just so much you can go with, in my opinion. And sometimes I don't even like to talk about crypto at all. I just like to talk about random stuff with people and kind of just tie all those together, And for some folks, I think most folks really like it, but then there's some folks that come in here and why don't you talk about the charts? Why don't you talk about this more? Why don't you talk more about these coins or that coin? And you can go anywhere for that, guys. There's a million channels like that offer that kind of content.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not what I strive to do. Just one moment, Sam.
Yep, no worries. Ooh, maybe he's finally eating his steak. Now I feel like a steak.
There's it. Yeah, you are correct. You are correct.
Is it steak time?
An incredible steak and some mashed cauliflower and some asparagus.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. So, yeah, have you ever had mashed cauliflower?
I have, and I'm not going to toot my own horn.
Yeah.
But I make some amazing mashed cauliflower.
Really?
That when I serve it up to my family, they think it's mashed potato.
Wow. So it must be very rich and creamy.
Oh, I put, I don't know if you guys have the cheddar cheese blocks. It's in the warm section. So it's in just a cardboard box. And it's a really nice creamy cheese. So I grate a lot of that into it as well. And then I use butter and cream, and it's just, now I want cauliflower mash. and a steak.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm having right now.
My family's eating KFC right now, and I've locked myself in the room so I can't smell it because I had a protein shake for dinner.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hating life at the moment, but I know that my body will thank me for it.
Yeah, guys, you're gonna get a little bit of ASMR from me for the next 10 minutes or so. So it's just
Juicy steak.
if you guys want me to continue streaming as much as I'm streaming, you're gonna have to hear a few meals here and there. You guys are listening
Yes, you need to do it.
You guys are listening to Real Deal Steven Steele coming to you live for Dogecoin for Insomniacs. And my special guest right now is Aussie Samantha, who's a longtime good friend of mine, and she's just a fantastic person. And I miss her, and I'm glad she's in the chat finally.
Yes, me too. I'm so glad to be here chatting to you. And I hear that you had a special friend cook you a steak.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got some nice company to go with a steak. That's the best.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to keep streaming and covering this stuff, and I mean you can't argue with a gal that's cooking you up some great steak and mash and asparagus. I can inhale.
That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow night for dinner. I'm gonna do steak and cauliflower mash.
This is so good right now, man. This is so flavorful.
Are you rubbing it in? I am on a diet, Mr. Steven Steele.
I'm not. I'm just. I don't mean to. It's just. This tastes so good.
All right, I'll try and envision myself eating a steak. I'm not going to get to the size I was pre-baby, like that photo that I posted on Twitter earlier.
Yeah.
If I keep on eating the shit that I've been eating. So I need to my willpower needs to get stronger.
Yeah, same here, honey. Same here.
Oh, whatever.
No, for real. I've
You look good.
I've been eating Reese's peanut butter cups.
You haven't.
I have, yeah. They're so good, but I'm stopping.
You're like the healthiest person I speak to, and you're having peanut butter cups.
They're so good, but I need to stop. It's that sweet saltiness, you know?
Yes.
So a couple people ask how I like my steak. I like it medium well. Well, how do you have your steak?
Yeah, medium well for me too.
Mm-hmm. Well's a bit too much, and medium rare is, it's just, I know.
Too mooey.
And I love extra garlic in anything.
Oh, yes.
Right?
So good. I made like a chicken and rice dish the other night for my family, and I had to like saute some onion and garlic, and the recipe said 2 cloves of garlic, and I had just a jar of garlic, and I put 2 big tablespoons in. I thought should be 2 cloves, and then I'm like, nah, it's not enough. So I put some more in. God, it was good. It was like garlic butter rice with chicken, and it was all cooked in the same dish. So it was super easy, super convenient, really filling. And yeah, it's going to be a winner at my house, I think.
I don't see how it can't be.
Yeah, garlic butter rice. Like, how can you go wrong with that?
Amazing. Amazing,
Yes.
Sam.
Pan-seared steak basted with garlic and thyme butter. Yum.
Nice one, man. Thank you for the super chat. And you're speaking our language, Batman versus Deadpool. Thank you for the super chat.
I think tonight is the wrong night for me to be online talking to you right now, because I'm only on day 2 of my healthy eating, and my willpower is like non-existent. I've had to lock myself away while they eat KFC.
So what kind of diet are you embarking on right now?
I'm just trying to do I don't want to do anything drastic that's not maintainable.
Right.
Like, I want something that's more of a lifestyle change that I'll be able to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing like low carb and trying to eat less processed foods.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. Trying to cut out my dairy as well. So I've been drinking almond milk for a while.
Yep.
But yeah, like the cheeses, and in my morning coffee I have normal milk. So I'm just trying to cut out that, like, bad habits, you know. Try and cut dairy out.
Yeah, I cut all dairy out except for butter. But everything else.
Yeah, but isn't butter a different kind?
It is.
I think you're allowed to eat, yeah.
Yeah, it processes different. Where, for whatever reason, if I have, like, cheese, it'll really affect me because I'm lactose intolerant. But for whatever reason, butter doesn't affect me like cheese or or sour cream or something.
We have, like, I use a dairy-free butter. It's called olive spread or whatever, but it tastes exactly like butter, and it's really, really yummy.
Yeah. Technically, I probably should do that and just go 100% dairy-free because of my chronic health issues. But I know there's certain people that they feel that being healthy means giving up all animal products, but for me, I feel a lot better when I'm eating meat and, like, I feel best when I'm eating meat and lots of vegetables and a little bit of fruit, and you know, I'm well hydrated.
Oh yes, water. Water is one of the things that I need to drink more of. That's another thing I've been doing, trying to drink my 2 liters of water a day.
It's easy to dehydrate yourself because you can be dehydrated and not even feel necessarily very thirsty, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? You can also drink too much water. I went through a stage where I was, like, on a big health kick and I'd lost a bunch of weight. And I was drinking, it was only around maybe 3 liters of water a day.
Yeah.
But I'm not tall. I'm quite short. I went to the doctors. I don't know why I went to the doctors, but I remember going there and I had some blood tests done. And he said to me that I had, it was water intoxication. So the level of salt in my body was too low because I had been drinking too much water.
You're flushing it out.
Yeah.
You're flushing out your potassium and you're flushing out your electrolytes because you're overhydrated.
So it went really, really low. So I had to stop drinking the 3 liters of water and just aim for the 2.
3 liters is quite a bit per day, though.
Yeah, it was. I was going to the toilet like every 5 minutes, which is annoying. That's one thing I hate about starting to drink more water again, is the amount of times I need to go to the toilet.
Well, that's kind of goes hand in hand with being overly hydrated, Sam.
Yeah, maybe I'm overly hydrated right now because I'm, like, wiggling my legs. I'm laying in the bed and I really need to pee, but I don't want to get up. I'm too warm and comfy.
Yeah, I think everybody encounters that thing where right when you get super comfortable in bed and you're about to go to bed and then you gotta pee, but it's not like an urgent pee. It's just like enough where it kind of annoys you, but you're like, I think I'm just gonna stick it out. And then, you know what I mean?
I'm laughing so much because I can relate. Like, it is just when you're in bed and even when you're asleep and it just wakes you up and you're like, nah, it's all good. I can wait till the morning. And then it just gets, like, the urge just gets stronger and stronger. And you're like, shit, now I've got to get up and go to the toilet and then try and fall asleep again.
Dude,
it happens to me, like, every single night.
So this is hilarious. I knew someone was going to get offended, right?
Uh-oh.
I knew it. This is the way the world is now. I got to pull this up on screen. This is hilarious.
Who'd you piss off?
Well, that comment I left, which I thought was totally just funny and innocuous, but now some people are getting offended by it because that's the kind of world we live in today. These people are just absolutely ridiculous.
God.
So I'm going to pull them.
I know. There's so much stuff that people are whinging about, that they want to change this and they want to change that, and kids' clothes should not be separated by gender. They should all be together. Like, oh my gosh.
I know the world's getting ridiculous. People really overthink stuff.
Way too much.
I couldn't agree with you more, Sam. So here we are, guys. I'm pulling this up on the screen. This was my comment. We are all moving towards to Starbase, where Doge is the official currency and bikinis are mandatory. And this guy said, I'm laughing because I was just like, this is the world we're living. Okay, so I'm just making sure people can see it on the screen. Oh, yeah. His response was, and now people are mad at me, this is mad derogatory towards women, bro. Here at Doge,
You didn't even mean it in that way, though.
What's that?
You didn't mean it in that way.
Of course I didn't. They don't care. Here at Doge, we only do good every day. We don't dictate what anyone wears for inclusivity and human rights reasons. Not all of us are straight men either. Like, okay.
Ooh, I can't see it, so I'm just going onto Twitter just to have a look now.
I think I am going to respond. I think, wait. This is mad derogatory that you assume that bikinis are only for women. That's a pretty good response, right?
Ghost Red Hood tagged us in his rolls. It's a loaf of bread.
We do.
But it looks like there's garlic and butter all over it. Oh my god, that looks amazing.
What are you looking at?
I'm on Twitter.
Oh.
Ghost Red Hood, Ghost Batman, who are you in the chat? Because I want the recipe for those rolls.
There we go, guys. people are getting a kick out of this in the chat. It's mega derogatory that you assume that bikinis are only for women. Here at Doge, we only do swimsuits every day. Bro. Okay, and I'm going to give the chat a link to this whole thing.
Matt Fox is in the chat. Hey.
In case you guys want to comment or like it. Why are people like this? Seriously, this is so dumb. I'm not going to back down. This is not the kind of world I want to live in. Where people get...
Yeah, there's I think most people are like a chill and they're like whatever. But then there's just this certain group of people and they just... Everything that is said, they have something to say about it. You know, that's not right, and you're doing this to these kind of people. And why can't everyone just and get along and not bitch about other people?
Well, it's one of these things too. I call these people, you know, I consider people like this virtue signalers. They really don't care about the issues they're talking about. They just like to virtue signal to as kind of like a point of pride of one-upsmanship. It really doesn't have anything to do with actually caring about what the right thing is to do. It's just a matter of one-upsmanship. I mean, for this dude to take what I'm said here, like literally, like I'm serious about literally imposing mandated dress codes at Starbase. I mean. What kind of fool would you have to be to take it literally like that? So the problem that we're having in society right now with idiots like this is they purposely have no regard for context. They purposely have no regard for intention. And then they realize that they are throwing intention and context by the wayside. They understand that they're just throwing that in the trash so that they can have excuse, so they can this gives people like this leverage to be jerks, right? So they do it under the guy. They
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying? They use this. They put it under the guise of being like a really good person, but there's people like him. They use that as a catalyst to be an a-hole to whoever they want, a judgmental a-hole.
Literally clutching at straws to find one tiny little wording that they can just jump at and be like just jump down your throat and be like, it's just frustrates the shit out of me so bad.
Right. So
I get really, really like mad when I see these kinds of things, I
wonder if let me refresh the page. Huh.
Deleted. Hamada H said he deleted it.
He deleted it?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. Oh, that sucks. It sucks, but it's not. At least I think he was shamed out of it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Toxicity. Yeah, see, now here we go. We're just gonna hump Daisy coming through with the common sense. There's always
Imperial Beach said there's always that one guy, Steve.
I know.
Shake my head.
I know, no kidding, Beats. Thank you for the super chat, Beats.
There really is. There's always that one person that just has to just start it brewing, get the shit fight started.
Someone just asked Token. I always like that one. So let's see. This girl's offended.
Uh-oh.
Well, isn't this out of this world? Toxicity is gonna follow us to space too. Calm down. My God. I don't know. What's a good response to this one? Maybe just LOL. Sometimes
I reckon just LOL. Don't feed into it because it keeps them going. Are you writing back, Mr. Steven Steele?
I just wrote LOL. That's all I wrote.
Oh God, that's the worst reply. That's like, worst reply you can do right now. They're going to get started because you just wrote simple LOL. They're like, you watch the next comments. We'll
it's gonna
see
be
what happens.
Rage, right?
Oh yeah, you just wrote LOL. They're gonna rage. And I'm gonna mute for like 2 seconds because I need to go to the toilet. Otherwise, I can't enjoy this conversation.
Okay. What?
All right, give me 5. Oh,
okay.
No, give me like 10 seconds.
You guys. What's up with this world? I actually have to say, doing a bit of trolling on Twitter live on stream is an enjoyable experience. It's an enjoyable experience. Oh my. One guy said, "Trust me, no one wants to see me, a furry bear in a bikini." I said, "At Starbase, they do." I said it's Starbase. They want to see it.
All right, I'm having one little tiny bite of chicken skin. That's all I'm doing. I'm running outside.
Wait, okay, sure.
Oh my God, that was good.
The haters are causing a bull run. It looks like we are having a bit of a bull run. Look at these candles go. We got some retracement here on the red, but look at it. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7 green weenies go up. We are about to hit. No, it's hard to say green weenies without laughing, isn't it?
Oh yeah. At least you're not saying what I said last time.
What'd you say last time?
I'm not going to say it again. I might get in trouble off YouTube.
You naughty minx. What did you say?
You should remember. Hang on. I've still got the emoji. I'm going to emoji it into the chat right now.
Okay.
See if it jogs your memories or anyone else's memories, because I think you can comment what I said. I don't know if you were listening. I called them a green something. Do you remember what I called them?
A green something. A green. Like a.
No.
What?
The plastic version. The plastic version.
Oh yes. Now I remember. Yes, the plastic version. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, I think this particular video is probably. I think we already demonetized it. Oh well.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, if you start swearing or being a little bit too naughty in your language, you get demonetized. The video gets demonetized, and you can't.
Okay.
And you can't.
Okay.
And you can't make money on it with commercials and stuff. So, yeah, the terms of service on YouTube are pretty tight.
How do you know if you've been demonetized?
I'll know right after the live stream is over. It'll tell me if it's monetized or not, or if I got demonetized during the show. But
so if it gets demonetized and you get super chats, what happens to those?
You still get the super chats. But
okay, cool.
But right now, we are pumping, you guys. We are pumping. Definitely. Right now I'm having some serious issues with YouTube because they already take 30% of your super chat money. But it seems like right now they're taking 60% from me. And
what?
Yeah, 60%.
That's robbery.
Yeah, they're taking 60% of my money, and it's actually making me really depressed because I work so hard on this show, and they're taking most of my money away from me. And right now, I'm just in the middle of
boycotting. That's what I would do.
Well, proving I do have some proof, but I'm waiting for them to get back to me. The last thing they sent to me was an email that said, "Thanks for your patience. As discussed your chat, we're here to follow up with you about your super chats and revenue that aren't adding up to your analytics. I already raised your concern with our internal team. Once we know more about it, we'll get back to you. In the meantime, you can visit this page for more information." And so I just gotta wait because if I can't resolve this with them and YouTube continues to take 60% from me, I can't keep making material. I can't do it. Like I can't.
Not on YouTube, definitely not.
No, like I can't. I just don't think I can keep doing the show for the amount of time and money and effort that I put into it. For them to take most of my money like that. Man,
there has to be another way
Dang, look at Imperial Beats, man.
Oh my gosh.
That dude's a baller, man. Look at that guy. That was not necessary, Imperial Beats. What a guy, man. Such a great supporter of the show. You didn't have to do that, bro. Guy said, guess we got to make these super chats bigger. I'm Robbie until Robbie returns. Robbie's like the other guy that really throws down. Thank you so much. Imperial Beats, you're awesome, bro. When someone does something like this, it's like it's hard for me to even know how to react. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, wow, man. Imperial Beats, thank you, man. Thank you for the tremendous support of this show, and you're just a tremendous asset to the community here. And I know everyone loves you here. And Imperial Beats, what's your I know that you're a producer and music and stuff like that. What's your if you want to tell us your Instagram or whatever, let me know what your Instagram is, because I want to send people over to you, man, because Imperial Beats does
definitely.
Yeah, Imperial Beats does he's a talented producer.
Mad Foz says, Stephen Steele, there is a way to take donations via crypto, not super chat.
I would definitely accept that.
Yeah, I think that's a way that you should go for sure. Being like mainly based on crypto, I think that would be really good.
Well,
and then you get it straight into your account.
The problem is though too, most people feel comfortable donating through YouTube because it's just a lot simpler. It's a lot more accessible.
Yeah, it's really easy. Like, it's just right there.
Right, and it's really easy. Where, crypto is definitely a few extra steps. What I'm hoping is, I'm just hoping this gets resolved, and then I won't have to.
But they're still going to take their 30%, and I just think that's a ripoff.
Oh, I'm not happy about the 30%, but I can work with that. But I cannot work with 60%. I cannot work with more than that. That's absolutely insane. And so, thank you so much, Imperial Beats, man. I don't know what to say, man. I'm very humbled. Thank you, bro.
He also said to set up crypto donations.
Dre Black Official, that's you. Yeah, I remember you, man. I remember you, Dre Black. So, guys, go check out and follow Dre Black Official on Instagram. He's a huge supporter of Dogecoin. He's a huge supporter of this community, and he's just a great dude, and he's really talented. So, go give Dre Black Official a follow on IG.
Is it DRAE?
Yeah, it's just DRE Black Official, like one word, Dre Black Official. Yeah, so Stream Elements takes a lot less from me. Stream Elements takes a lot less, you guys. Stream Elements only takes 10%. What are you doing? I got my little Doge is up here right now. He's a grumpy old man. He's a wiener dog. And he's staring at my steak. Sam, are you still with us? I'm not hearing Sam again. I love that you guys are just as much of crazy night owls as I am. It's wild. It's wild. Yeah, I'll set up crypto donations. Donnie DeVille. Funny. So that's my Stream Elements link, and they only take 10%, which is totally reasonable. Oh, Sam says she's already following Dre Black Official. Yeah, everybody go follow Dre Black Official on Instagram. The dude's really cool, and he's a really talented producer and a big time Doge supporter. Hey Steven, if you wanted to accept crypto from my online business, if you wanted to accept crypto for my online business, how do I do it? I think you maybe are asking if you wanted to accept crypto for your online business. It's complicated, but it's not. There's the free programs out there that you can help dial you in on it. I'll look it up for you in a moment. Steven, I've been up 24 hours since I got off work Monday mornings. 48-hour work. Oh man, I've been there, my friend. I've been there. I have been there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Sam. She popped out of the Discord again. I did not kick her out, I assure you. Yeah, I did not kick her out, I assure you. I'm going to try to get these gains, but they're trying to take the capital out of it. Yeah, I know, right? I feel you, Pat. Are you not allowed to post your Doge address? No, I can post my Doge address, you guys. I have a Doge address within my Trust wallet. What I'm really ticked about is that Voyager, you still can't send or receive Doge in, and that really bothers me. Anthony Grant coming to the $5 super chat. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate you. Hey, Steven, is the chart telling us to... Hey, Steven, is that chart telling us buys and sells? Yes, it is. So, what you see down here, Anthony, these are the buys and sells all coming in real time, okay? And obviously all the greens are buys and all the reds are sells. And right here, this tells you specifically the amount of Doge of each order coming in real time. So right here, 61 sold, 60 sold, 59 bought, 59 sold, 70 sold, and on, right? And then obviously this coordinates overall the buy and sell trends with what's happening on here with the candles. Obviously, green candle stands for the mass amount of buys that are coming in. The reds are the mass amount of solds coming in. You get enough green candles that overpopulate your red candles. And then it lasts for a sustained period of time. That's what we call a bull run, right? This is here, let me zoom in on it. So this doesn't quite constitute as a bull run. A bull run is when it's like a first sustained period of time, but this is a nice trajectory here of green candles on a row. And then what happens here with this red, this is always inevitable. After it goes up for a bit, you're always going to get a red candle or two, at least. That is a normal, what they call a retracement. So That is the market kind of auto-correcting itself before it can ramp up again to go on to bigger and better things, hopefully, right? So we went up again here pretty sharply with a lot of buys, and then big retracement here, dropping lower, but building again, and on it goes. So that's a very basic explanation of what's going on in this chart. Hope that's helpful for you. And thank you, Anthony, for your support. But I will put my, since a couple of you ask, I mean, I can put my my Doge wallet number in the chat. I'm just double checking my wallet address here. The super chat I sent earlier was just joking about having beef supreme, chicken supreme, and veal supreme in a cage match, not a three-way. Thank you for the clarification. That actually makes it even funnier that you explained it. Now that you explained it, it's like really funny because I did think that's what you meant, and I was like, oh, I can't read that out loud with my guest, my female guest here. That'd be disrespectful. Like, I can't do that. That's funny, MD. And yeah, that you crack me up, man. Do you have a Binance referral code, or should I stay away from it? I do have a Binance referral code. I don't. The only thing I use Binance for is transferring coins out of Trust Wallet into my bank account, and then to buy. I do have some BNB there because you can only buy BNB in Binance and a select few other places. So that's all. But that's all I use it for. ASS token is up pretty good now. It's increased almost 60%. I hardly ever even log into my Binance US account. I'm logging in now, my friend. They're not my favorite. Binance is not my favorite. I still got some steak and cauliflower to eat, my friends. And it is light out here now. Why aren't I tired? What the heck is wrong with me? Doge till dawn. That's what I should name this. Maybe instead of Dogecoin for Insomniacs, I should rename it Doge till dawn. You got kicked again. I don't know what's going on, Sam. You could try to shut down your Discord app and try coming in again. Elon did tweet again. An hour ago. I worked with Peter Nicholson, who was awesome. Mostly we exchanged math riddles, although I did figure out a multi-billion arbitrage opportunity for the bank. I figured they'd at least give me $1 an hour raise, but no. Thank you for pointing that out to me, Hamada. Sorry, I just saw that now. You guys are awesome. Let me check out the question. Where do you see smart contracts taking Doge? Potentially. Potentially a potential game changer. So the way that the contracts are only going to be possible is through Flare network integration. So Flare networks will integrate Dogecoin before its mainnet launch. So this is going to allow Dogecoin to be used with an EVM, with EVM based smart contracts, and it's gonna enable contract capability, obviously through the Flare networks, but this is going to bring a lot more people into Dogecoin, because there is a huge trend right now in business that's going to demand pretty quick third-party contract avenues through to be done digitally. So the future financial system is it's digital, it's decentralized. Nobody turns off the game because rich folks start crying. As Anthony Papalano once said. But I think it's going to be a game changer, because the demand is already so strong, and that demand is only going to be keep getting much stronger. So if you're able to solve a problem like that and provide a service for, like anything, provide a service for a very strong need and demand, that's obviously going to have a profound impact on the desire of of the coin and raise its market value even more. Hamada, yeah, I'm going to check that out. That Netflix doc. Hamada, when you saw that documentary, did it make you think of any coins in particular? What do you think of XRP's future will be after this suit? I think they're going to beat it. I think they're going to beat the SEC. There was a time where I wasn't sure that was going to be the case, but I'm pretty confident that's going to be the case now. So I think the future of the Ripple is going to be okay. Interesting, Hamada. Interesting. Interesting, my friend. I agree, Hamada. Dogecoin not having a CEO is one of its greatest strengths. Let's see what's going on here. C Rocket and ASS are both up like 65%. Yeah, I don't own any C Rocket, but my AASS coin is up, yeah, about 65% right now. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice, guys. Edie says, to be honest, I never came across a community that could work so well together without a leader. It's very astonishing. Much wow. Very much agree. Very much agree, Evie. Big agree. Big agree there. Yeah, I feel you, Donnie. Yep, Ryan. I literally just got done talking about smart contracts, and I agree. It will be a game changer. Yep, absolutely. Funny Decepticon Prime. I see what you did there, my friend. But yeah, that is what happens. That is what happens. Hey, check out this thread, you guys. Sea Rocket was up 130%, which was pretty good. Honestly, if you're holding on to some Sea Rocket and it's up 130%, I'd cash that out. I would cash it out, man. Cash it out and buy in again when it comes right back down to where it was before it. Early BSC. Yes, I've heard of it. I don't know much about it, though. Early BSC. Don't rug me, bro. You guys are funny, man. You guys are extra funny this morning. Don't rug me, bro. She's a lame, yeah. Thread, what's you seeing, Steve? The thread is what the link I just posted in there is just like this little back and forth I'm having with this girl on Twitter that's just offended. You know, just because someone is offended doesn't mean they're correct. Just because you're offended doesn't mean that automatically makes you right.
Yo, seriously though.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of spacing out a little bit. It's like really late / really early here. I haven't even gone to bed yet. What time is it, man? 6:15 a.m. where I am. That's wild. Wild, man. Wild. Excuse me. All right, gang. Listen, your man Steven Steele's got to get to sleep. You guys are awesome. You guys are troopers. What an awesome crew you guys have been for Dogecoin for Insomniacs. What a fun, high energy, cool crew we have had going into Dogecoin for Insomniacs into the next day, into the morning here. Boy, are we really beyond burning the midnight oil here. Listen, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out. I'm going to finish this steak. I'm going to close my blinds to try to block out as much light as I can in this bedroom. Watch a little, stream a little TV. I've been watching Schitt's Creek. You guys ever watch Schitt's Creek? That's what I've been watching lately. And then get some rest so I can wake up and do this all again with you guys and cover Dogecoin and the crypto scene and mix it up and just cover this as thoroughly as possible and keep the Doge momentum going strong, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Steel Army is the best army. Absolutely 100%. No doubt about it. I'd like to give a shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you so much, guys. And you know where to find me. You know where to find your boy on Twitter, etc. You guys want the outro or no outro? We could just do it brief. We don't have to go through the whole outro at this hour. It's up to you guys. Let you vote on it. Outro. Do it. Outro. Everyone says outro. Okay. Okay. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. All right. Appreciate it. All my friends in America, in the United Kingdom, in Australia, and everywhere else. Thank you so much for your continued support of this community. I salute you. Until next time, this is Steven Steele. Signing off.